Okay, hi, this is what I hope to be a short tutorial on how to use Musespeak Studio's online scheduling system. So you would use this if you are rescheduling a lesson, booking an extra lesson, booking a drop-in coaching session, or an audition interview, or a consultation. So here is the website. Musespeak, Appointy.com. There we go. Make sure you've got the dots there. You don't need the www, but good practice. Okay, so let's just pretend you are a brand new user and you want to book an audition interview. Okay, so I've clicked there, and you can see on the left, or just to the right, over here, you will get in the green box a little bit of information on each of the services. So just read carefully, otherwise we will have to do some correcting. Okay, so everything is red over here. It means there's nothing available for that service. Oh, okay, I need to correct that. Okay, so we'll take a look at next week. Well, it looks like there's some spots. So blue means there's times available. So I'm just going to click here. And we are going to say we are a first-time user, and I'll just put in some information. Joe Schmo. Okay. Well, I can always blur these out later. There we go. And studio. Okay. And then click on register and book. Boom. So then it just calls up an order summary for you to confirm. You don't need to repeat this event, but if you were doing drop-in coaching and you wanted to book several at a time, that's where you would go and do that. You'd also use this to book group classes too. Okay, so I have it set so you have to say who the appointment is for. So there we go. Looks good. Book now. All right, so you've got two options. So you can click to verify with your contact number. Choose the first one, please. That way I get the notification that there's an appointment. And then you've got the cancellation policy there, which you can all read at your leisure. Click there to continue. So here you will see on the calendar that, first off, that you've been logged in. And secondly, that you have an appointment there. Now, if you look up here at the top, click on mashups. So you can sync it with your Facebook account, your Twitter account, and or Google Calendar. For the record, I've got this schedule connected to my Google Calendars, so that stays pretty up to date. Now, if you click on My Appointments, it shows you your upcoming. You can click on this tab. You're brand new, so there's no past appointments. Okay. Now, say you need to reschedule. So we'll go to that appointment. Oh, we'll click on My Appointments. So here you've got two options. So reschedule, and we'll reschedule it to the next day. Boom. Easy as that. So I will get an email about that, and then I'll have to approve both the original appointment, excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat there, as well as the modification. And there you can update your personal information, and okay, so log out. Another thing is I can log in using Google. So it remembers a couple of my profiles there, and then it asks if you'll give it permission. Now, one thing I do recommend is if you're logging in with your any of your social networks is that you have it set so that Appointy doesn't post on your behalf on your wall. So just have it set so it's only visible to you. But that's how you would connect it. Now, if you are an existing student family, excuse me, you should be able to see your lessons from last year, for instance. But if you don't, it's probably because you've used a different email address. And I can just go in and merge the two accounts. As you see here, you have 3 options there. You can log in using an Appointy username, your Facebook, and your Google. And I think that is it. So there might come a time where there's going to be other clinicians here, especially for the group classes, so then you can choose. Eventually it will be set up to handle online lessons, either using Skype or Internet MIDI. And I think that is it. So if you have any questions, just contact me on phone, email, text, social networks, and be happy to answer any of your questions if you're still having problems with this. Now, I guess one more thing to add is with the group classes for next year, there's a projects class, so it's going to be very free-form. Once you and your buddies have decided, whether or not it's a classmate or your sibling or, a bunch of other piano students, tell me what you want to call the class. So, for instance, I have a student band, so they'll probably just use their band name as a group class. And then that will pop up over here under music classes. And then anytime they want to schedule a class, they just have to look for an available time, and boom, it's there. And then they can pay me at the lesson, or there's also the option to pay in advance. I believe that's it.